Yo, it's Dapper Nez. Drop another review on y'all. And this time, what we're going to be doing a review of is the BAM! This is the Samsung Home Connect or Connect Home 3-pack. Now, anybody who knows about anything should know by now that mesh Wi-Fi is the way of the future. Now, the reason why I say it's the way of the future is because what I've been doing, and I know that a lot of people out there are just like me, they have their Wi-Fi router, but there's always some dead spots in your house. Everybody's got them. I don't care who you are, how great your router is, because I have the ASUS AC5200, and that's supposed to have a, that claims to have a 5,000 square foot area that it covers. And my house is only 2,000 square feet. So technically it should be able to cover my whole house, but nope. The location of my router is down in the furthest, where my man cave is all the way down at the bottom in the basement, all the way to the back left corner of the house. Now, trying to get Wi-Fi all the way up to the top corner of top upper right corner of my house, it's a little hard for it to get there. Between walls, the laundry room, all the interference and everything, all that, that all plays a part. So something like this is great for something like that, for my situation, because this alleviates that, because you have three routers that all talk to each other. They all they use the whole mesh connections, kind of like what a lot of your smart home things, like your light bulbs and your door sensors and all that stuff, with your home hub, like the Wink hub or the Samsung smart things. They use like Zigbee and Z-Wave and stuff like that. Well, this is similar technology, but this not only is it just a Wi-Fi router, but it's also a triple smart things hub. So all three of these are like Samsung, the Samsung smart things hubs. So it does everything that my existing Samsung smart things hub does, but times 3, because now it's not just limited to down here where I have the hub located. This is going to be strategically placed around my house. So now it's going to be a lot easier for it to connect the other smart things around my house, even though that really shouldn't matter, because the whole way that system works is that they all mesh into each other. So every time you place a smart device somewhere in your house, it's supposed to connect to the next one and connect to the next one, thus creating the whole mesh system. So now that you got a little lesson in that, you should briefly have a brief understanding on how this whole thing is going to work. So with that being said, let's get into it. This is the front of the box. BAM! Samsung Connect Home 3-pack Smart Wi-Fi System 2x2 MIMO Whole Home Wi-Fi Hub of your smart home. It's got the Smart Things seal of approval there, I guess that is. On the side, you got this right here. You can read it. BAM. Other side. BAM. Top. No, that's the bottom. Got your barcode and stuff. You can read that if you like. Oh, there's my serial number, so I'm going to have to blurb that out. Top, you got nothing. And on the back, you just got a little description on how something like this works. As you see in the description, the diagram there, you place it in 3 different spots of your house, and that way you have whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Some more information, you can pause and read it. I ain't gonna. So, let's get right into it. Now, true story. Let me explain how I got this particular one. Ordered on Amazon. They told me it was supposed to be here yesterday, and I ordered it on Friday. I got Prime member. I get 2-day shipping. Hold on, let me get a knife. Open this up. Today we're going with the Glock. I ordered Prime. I got the 2-day shipping. So I ordered it on Friday. Technically, I should have had it yesterday, and I did. But here's how to go about getting it. They sent me an email saying that item. Now, first of all, the one that I bought was actually one of those certified used ones that Amazon has every so often, so it's for a lot less price. These things normally go for like $400. On the used one, the used one was like $150. All right. Now I sold my old router, so that way I had the money to get the new one, or the new used one, so that way I can get this. So I bought that, right? So they sent me an email saying that, oh, your package is not going to be here until the 15th now, which is next Friday, or this coming Friday. So me being upset because I'm a Prime member, and when I ordered it, the only reason why I ordered that particular one is because they said it was going to be here on Sunday, and you know how it is, you know. I would have looked for a different one if it had said it was going to be on the 15th. I would have picked a different one. So I called them up. They said the best thing they could do for me is for you to refund me my money and that I could order another one. Now, when I went to order another one, they didn't have any more with that price. So now I feel like Amazon screwed me. So then back and forth, several phone calls later, what they finally worked out for me is that they found a brand new one there that was directly in their warehouse, you know, the $400 one. And they said what they're going to do is they're going to give me, for the original price that I paid, the $150, they're going to give me a brand new one, and they can guarantee that I'll have it by tomorrow. Now, keep in mind, I was talking to them yesterday, and they were guaranteeing me that I was talking to them Saturday, and they was guaranteeing that I'll have it by Sunday still, because it was coming directly out of their warehouse. And they made sure I had it, brand new one. So now this isn't one that's certified pre-used. This is brand new, baby. So here we are. This is the card you got in the front. You can take a look at that, you know. I'm not reading anything, but I'm pretty sure just a brief description of how this is set up. All right, so now we should have 3 boxes in here, I'm assuming. I don't think they're gonna pack it in here all loose, all 3 together. Okay, here's one box. Another box. Now you see the first box is slightly bigger. Third box. Okay, I'm just gonna set this to the side over here. Now, as you see, each box is, these 2 boxes are the same size, and this is a slight bigger. So I imagine this one's probably the main one, and these are your two satellite ones. Set this over here so you can get everything in view here. You know. So what I'm gonna do, open up the first box here. And this is, you got your power brick instruction manual and your network cable. You get the first router here, or should I say the main one. Now you have an in and out. So you have one that comes in, and you have one that can go out to another thing, which leads me into, you know, I'm used to having a lot of ports because I have a lot of things to plug in, and which led me, when I got this, I realized that I'm shorting myself out of a lot of ports for down here in the man cave. So also bought this, which review on this is next. 8-port gigabit switch. So internet's going to come in, and then you're going to have one wire going out to my switch here, so that way I have more peripheral, more openings for my other devices that are existing down here. You got the Samsung logo right there, bam. Nothing on that side, or that side. Like I said, you got your power in, network out. On the bottom, got some more tech stuff. Air vents so it can breathe. You got rubber grips so this bad boy doesn't slide around. And you know, you got your little plastic covering over here. As you see, this bad boy ain't sliding nowhere. Okay, so that's the main one. Let me put it back so that way I keep it together. Okay, I don't want to grip any of these. Okay. Here goes the next one. Same thing. Same exact thing. They all look exactly the same. Except here you only have just the power cable. So definitely satellite versions. Put that back in here so that way I don't get mixed up. And this one should look exactly like the one I just showed you. Just so you see. Yep, exactly the same. No difference. Alright, so now we did the unboxing. What I'm going to do is set this one up, and then we're going to come back in and go from there. So see you on the flip. Now we're back in. I just connected my hub just to show you. As you see right now, I'm just putting on the camera. I have no internet because you see my Chromecast there. Nothing going on. So I'm just going to go ahead and exit out of that. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my smart home. You know, it's not smart things. It's saying that I have to do Samsung Smart Home. Samsung Connect, maybe? Samsung Connect. Okay. It already recognized it. So, see, there you go. That's the same thing that popped up before. Once I plugged it in, it recognized it's in the house. So I'm going to go ahead and add it. And I have to agree to all the stuff before I can go next. And agree to some other terms that I can't see. They don't want me to see, apparently. But I have to agree to it, obviously. Now, something went wrong while preparing to set up your home Wi-Fi. Unplug your Wi-Fi hub's power cable. See, it's walking me through what I have to do. Okay, making sure I'm still recording. Sometimes I got to do that. Okay, so right now, just to show you, when you look at it, it's flashing red and green. I guess that means there's something wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug it like it says to do. Plug it back in, I imagine. Let's go back over to the app. Now that I did that, see what happens. Oh, see, I should have hit next, but I didn't do that. But that's already plugged in. So hit next. Plug in the Wi-Fi to power cable. Okay, I was supposed to plug the Ethernet cable in first and do it. See, like, that's why you go through all the instructions. But you know, you think they would have said that in the little paper that I showed you. It probably did. I didn't read it. You know how I do. I don't read stuff. But it's doing what it's supposed to do. Search for the hub. That's what I want to do. Okay, let me see what this hub says. It says download the Connect app. Connect your Ethernet cable first. Yeah, it did tell me that. And then it said plug in the power. And then it launched the Connect app. Okay, so I did kind of do that when I unplugged the power cable and plugged it back in. The Ethernet cable was still in. So I guess we're still in business. So let it go through and do what it do. And then we can come back in and see what happens. By the way, while we're sitting here waiting for this to do what it does, I just want to say, if everybody can, we had 2 hurricanes over here in the United States, back to back. Hurricane Harvey and then Hurricane Irma. Harvey ransacked Houston, and Irma did quite a bit of damage in Florida. A lot of people, about 5 million or so people, are out of power right now. It's still up in like central Florida. So if anything that anyone can do to help out, even if it's just donating $1 to some organization, any organization, Red Cross, Salvation Army, any of the local organizations down there, you know, every little bit helps. It all adds up eventually. So I encourage everyone to be a good Samaritan and help out, because should some type of natural disaster, God forbid, hit your area where you live, hopefully you would want, someone to help you. So even if it's $1, every little bit helps. But all I have to say with that is just be careful. There's a lot of scammers out there, so just be mindful of who you're donating to. I would say stick to the more reputable ones. At least you know that the money is going where it's supposed to be going. A lot of people are against the Red Cross because they say that the majority of the money doesn't even go to help the people. But just to give you a little idea of how Red Cross works, every time you donate, the money that you're donating now is going to be towards the next disaster. So the money that the Red Cross is working off right now is all the money that people donated from the last disaster. So that's why it seems like, you know, the money that you donate doesn't go directly to the people that need it, but it kind of does, because all those people that work for Red Cross, they're employees, they have to get paid. And then that's why do you think they're able to respond so fast? It's not just, there's no way you can get a bunch of volunteers to respond as fast as the Red Cross does. The Red Cross is usually on scene the majority of the time the same day that the disaster happens, if not the very next day. Whereas the federal government can't even get out to a scene as fast as the Red Cross. So that money is being spent to help those people. As much as you want to believe that it's not, it really is. Okay, so now it's saying that we're having a problem again. Plug in your Wi-Fi when the LED indicator starts blinking green and red, and try again. If the problem persists, use a pin to press and hold the bottom button. Okay, so let's do the whole pull back in thing again. Okay, so this time I'm gonna do it the right way. I'm gonna unplug the Ethernet cable, plug in the Ethernet cable into the in spot, and then I'm gonna plug in the power the way that it told me to, and then hit retry. Ethernet cable power next. Yeah, see what happens. Hopefully it works this time. I'm not gonna have you sit through all this again. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward all this boring stuff, and we'll come back in when you know, hopefully it'll get to the end of where it's gotta go. Something went wrong again. Okay, so this time I'm gonna do it step by step. I'm going to unplug everything. Okay, hit next. Connect your modem Wi-Fi to your router. Okay, hit next. Plug into the power cable. Did that. Hit next, and now it's gonna do, hopefully, okay. Let's try again. Keeps doing the same exact thing. Let me try disconnected my actual smart things. Maybe that's interfering. So now I'm disconnecting smart things. Hit add now. I'm going to try to do the whole reset thing that they're talking about. Let me see if I can find a pin, because something's not right. Taking a little longer than I was hoping that I was going to take. I thought it was going to be simple. Okay, I took the pin, I hit the reset button on here, and let's see if that did anything. Hopefully it did, because this is starting to get frustrating. I don't want to have to call Samsung. We're now, how far into this? 14 minutes into it, just trying to get this thing set up. Shouldn't be this hard. Just saying. They make it seem like it's so simple, but when you're getting errors and all this other crap. Okay, something went wrong with the device. So what I want to do is I'm gonna call Samsung and see if they can help me, and I'll come back to this later. So what I'm gonna do is call, find out what's going on, and I'll see you on the flip. Okay, we back in. What we got to do is, I just got off the phone with Samsung, and what they told me to do is basically, sometimes you have to refresh everything. You have to reset the Samsung, the Connect app. So what you have to do is you have to go into apps, go into your app manager. Basically, you're gonna go into your settings, you go into your apps, and then it's gonna populate all your apps like so. Go down to Samsung Connect, and you want to go into Samsung Connect, and once you get into Samsung Connect, you want to go into storage. And then when you go into storage, you're going to see all your app data there. You want to clear the data and the cache. Well, once you clear the data, you're going to automatically clear the cache. So go ahead and clear that, delete. Then I'm going to disconnect everything from the app. Let's go, come out of there. Now what I want to do is go into back into Samsung Connect. Skip video. Start. Agree to the terms. Done. Hit. Just hang out for a second, see if it automatically detects it like it did last time. I just restarted it, plugged in the Ethernet cable, plugged in the power, like it tells me to do. So I'm just going to see if it detects it, because it seems like whenever it detects it, it seems to do better. Okay, it didn't automatically detect it like it was doing before. So what I'm going to do is hit the plus and let it search for available devices and see if it pops up that way. It's still flashing green, so hopefully it's trying to detect it. I could add device manually, but I don't want to do it that way. I want it to detect the hub. Okay. It automatically opened up the add device manually thing, but I'm still not going to do that. I want to see if it would automatically pop up. I would prefer that it did it that way. Now, let's hit refresh again. Okay, Wi-Fi hub. Bam. It popped up. Let's agree to the terms. Bam. At least I get to see it this time. Last time I didn't get a chance. It wouldn't let me see it. So now it seems to be blazing through. We're at 37. If we can get past this mark, then I think we're golden. Come on, baby. You got past the unlucky 27 that's been getting stuck at. We're past 37. We're on 42, 43. Uh-oh, baby. Looks like it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Look at it. This is where we at. Let's go ahead and put my network in there. Everybody already knows my network in. You've seen plenty of things. Not exactly the best at hiding it. So, up. Okay, this time I will blank out the password. And might as well have them set up smart things too. Do all of that. Next. All right, look like we're going somewhere. I'm trying to have it. Don't mind me. I'm trying to have a little lunch, eat my little sandwich while I do this. starving here, trying to do this video for you guys. Wi-Fi setup complete. Was it as simple as that? Look at that. I'm hearing noises and stuff. Okay, now I have 2 more hubs. So what I'm going to do is go to different places in the house and set up these other hubs like it's asking me. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the other spots before I even hit that one thing, so that way got plugged in that one. Hit add another hub. Connect to the network, yes. Okay, it's telling me to connect to the network first. So let's turn the Wi-Fi on. I don't have to put the password in because I use always the same network name, so all that stuff is already stored. Internet may not be available. Now it's connected. Okay, so position your Wi-Fi hub for best results. Place your Wi-Fi hub in an open area within 40 feet of other Wi-Fi hubs. Okay, it's in an ideal position. Hit next. Put the power in there. Did. Oh, yeah, I just realized. There's no power to it. I gotta turn that on. That would help. Hit next. We hopefully won't hit the 27% wall like we did last time. I don't want to hear that. Come on now, let's go. There we go. Do what you're supposed to do. All right. Your new Wi-Fi hub is being added to your Wi-Fi network. This may take up to a minute. I'm fine with that. So hopefully there's nothing else I need to do there. I can go ahead and head down to the next spot to position the next hub. You can check the strength of the connection between the hubs. Check now. Let's go ahead and do that. Checking the Wi-Fi signal strength between the 2 hubs. They are making progress. To improve performance, move the hub closer to an existing hub. If you unplug the power of your, to move your Wi-Fi hub, plug it back in and wait for the LEDs to turn green before trying again. No, I think it's good where it's at, because let's go ahead and let's go ahead and hook the next hub up. Let me hit skip on that. Add another Wi-Fi hub. I'm going to plug up first. I just got to find me a good place to plug into. And then we're going to get ourselves another Wi-Fi hub popping. Add another hub. Next, plug in. Hit next. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I guess this is where we got to do the 27% dance again. So now it's at 27%. Oh, okay. Oh, couldn't add device? No. Add now. And yep, just like I was about to say, 27% dance. Stop at 27, give an error message, can't add it, and then re-add it, and then you add it. So, whatever. At least it's working. Wi-Fi is complete. Well, you know, it hit for S's and giggles. Let's see what it is with all three of them now. The distance between device and other hubs are appropriate. Huh, see? I knew as soon as I hooked that third one up, everything was hunky-dory. Great. Boom, done. Now we got the trifecta. It says all devices are back on. SmartThings hub connected. These are all my devices on my phone. Now, that was how to connect the hub. My next video I'm going to make this 2 separate videos because this video was long enough as it is. You got to see what I had to go through, all the mistakes and everything. You know, I recorded all this so that way you can see everything. But all three are definitely working, as you see right here. NES Network 3 hubs definitely on. Update device software, of course. Well, I'm not going to film that. I'm going to let this do an update. And but what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this update, and then I'm going to do another video setting up the SmartThings devices, because I have a couple of those devices, light bulbs and other whatnot things to set up, and I'll go through at least 1 or 2 of those with you. So, with that being said, I'm Dat Bruh Nez. This has been the official review, unboxing, and setup of the Samsung Connect Home. The Samsung Connect Home. I'm Dat Bruh Nez. That's my third one, baby, right underneath my camera. I just got to pair my Samsung camera to it. But I'm Dat Bruh Nez, and I'm out this piece.